Yeah, so my name's Justin Hooper. My business is Lifestyle Led Wealth, and we help our clients identify, design and achieve their ideal lifestyle without the fear of ever running out of money. Our goal is we put our clients' lives at the centre of every conversation and everything that we do. So we've got one team member in the Philippines, Paula, at the moment. It's meant that we've got, what it's meant is that I can spend more time seeing clients, building relationships, nurturing relationships, and Paula's role is basically complete all the paperwork and all the things behind the scenes that clients don't see. So it's meant that we can have a lifestyle as well, and it's a cornerstone of our business. She's a pillar of our business. Before we hired Paula as part of our team, it was we wanted experience, someone who'd worked in financial planning, and Devang and Tremaine, after building out their job description, said that maybe you should broaden your scope around people who have worked in offices, worked as executive assistants, etc. Because if your ability is able to actually teach the person what they need to do, and you can build processes around it, it shouldn't matter what their experience was. We interviewed 4 people, and the person that fit culturally the best and had the most experience working in an office was Paula, and we were the most comfortable with Paula. I wouldn't necessarily go back and look specifically for financial planning experience, because I don't think it matters as long as your business is able to teach. It was best culture and best and most qualified for the role from a work perspective, not necessarily. Paula's a major pillar of the business. It's meant that we can work with clients more effectively. We can spend more time with clients, and the relationships don't feel as transactional. Paula's a main pillar of the business, where we can now look to start growing once we sort of hit capacity with the workload, and start scoping roles out into the Philippines, so that we've got 2-3 team members supporting in a planner in Melbourne. Part of the reason why we went with 24/7 initially was the transparency over pay, and the ability to dial up and dial down pay depending on performance. The 24/7 model has allowed us to actually make the team member feel like they're an extension of the team, and they're not just in the Philippines. Although it is online, our communication with Paula, we can, as she gets more experienced, as she performs, we can increase pay so that we don't feel like we're outsourcing and exploiting, whereas every other agency that I'd spoken to were real hesitant to outline what they were actually getting paid. So it sort of felt like they were employees of their business, not my business, and they're not employees. Paula's a team member.